This week on Top 3 Tuesday, we are talking shoulder prep for CrossFit. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Andy, Dr. Brandon with Twin Cities Movement, and we are here for another installment of Top 3 Tuesday. This week we are talking about shoulder prep for CrossFit. So this is shoulder prep if you have a shoulder injury or if you're rehabbing from a shoulder injury. So it's not if you have excruciating pain in your shoulder, it's if you would like to keep doing what you're doing, and that's actually a reasonable thing to do. So if you're having a little bit of aching in your shoulder, or you find that there's a little bit of restriction when you go overhead, these are some good things that we like to do to prepare for any of the overhead activities that you do, in life, but in CrossFit in particular, because that's a lot of heavy overhead movements. So first thing that we're going to do for this, following our formula here, is we're going to roll out surrounding the shoulder and the upper back. So of course you need to get your upper back extended correctly to make this movement happen. Otherwise your shoulder capsule has to make up for a lot of that movement, and that can be detrimental, that can be harmful to the shoulder capsule. So if you remember from a couple weeks ago when we rolled out the upper back, this is a very similar situation. We're going to keep the chin tucked and we're going to push our head back, but we're not going to let the upper neck break or anything like that. We're not going to let that overextend in the upper neck. We're going to keep our chin tucked, and we're going to kind of push and again mold our spine over the foam roller. Then we're going to spend a little bit of time in the lats and just right in the underarm here. Again, this is like 20-30 seconds per area. It's really not a lot of time, not too aggressive. There's some delicate nerve structures in here, so you want to pay attention to that. And if it really hurts a lot, if you're feeling tingling or numbness or really a lot of pain in your hand or in your elbow or in your arm, pay attention to your body and stop doing that. And again, you want to focus again on your shoulders here too. So you want to be able to get your arm all the way back. So you do that by kind of loosening up the structures in the front. So then you're going to do a little bit of range of motion with the shoulder, and now you're going to follow whatever your shoulder's range of motion is. So if you can only get out to here and not necessarily up to here, then you're only going to circle here. You're not going to circle all the way around. So when you're doing this, you're going to keep your core and your rib cage nice and stable and down. You're not going to break here. You're not going to break here, nothing like that. And then you're going to reach and bring your arm around either way. This is a really, really intense stretch. It feels very, very good. Most people probably don't get this sort of thing. This is like dead hanging, something like that. People don't get it very often, but it feels very, very good. Mm-hmm. And then the last thing that we're going to do for this is we're going to use a plate, and we're going to do an overhead carry. So again, you're overhead, your chin is tucked, so you have a nice neutral spine here. Your rib cage is pushed in, so your core is nice and engaged, and then you can walk. And you really do, you don't do very long. You probably go the distance of the gym once or twice. You repeat this process 2 or 3 times maybe if you have time before your workout. These are just a couple of good things that you can do if you have some shoulder pain. All right, so again, if you know anybody that has any shoulder pain with CrossFit or anything like that, please share this with them on Facebook. You can share it with our email newsletter. You can like us on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Any of the socials that we probably repeat in every episode. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thank you.